If anyone is feeling forced into a relationship, there are 3 quick questions you can ask yourself. The first one is, what is it that I want? Now, this is not an arrogant or conceited type of question, or you're not showing any type of heavy ego. You're just asking yourself the question because you are occupied with yourself. You are you. And you have to confront yourself and know, or at least consider what it is that you want before you move on toward any other situation. The second question that you can ask yourself is there a win-win situation for all parties involved? Now, you can make some type of scenario, maybe mentally, if there is. And if there isn't, then you go back to the first question. What is it that I want? And the last thing that you can ask yourself is, what would be the probable outcome if I made a certain decision depending on the other person that you know? Go through both scenarios, if you didn't and if you did. But you still always have to carry the first question with you. What is it that you want? And lastly, the thing to do after you've asked all 3 of these questions is to have a discussion with the other person. See where it goes. And without so many emotions, no accusation and no assumptions or anything like that, just talk to the person. You'll be surprised of how easily and quickly you can come to a conclusion when you talk without having these preconceived notions of certain things. And asking questions and listening, for the most part, can help really a lot, because there's no reason to be forced into any type of relationship. Because if you have the feeling that you're being forced, first of all, you're going to be miserable. Second, it's not really what you want. And the first moment that uncomfortable situations come up, you're going to have the thought in your head, oh, it's time for me to jet. It's time for me to leave. Because you're always going to go back to the idea of, well, I didn't really want this anyway. But the thing is, if you really didn't want it anyway, then why are you in it? So to avoid this, just ask these 3 questions. Now, here's the quick takeaway. I'm just going to go back through the questions very quick. Ask yourself, what is it that you really want? And then ask yourself, is there a win-win situation or a probable win-win situation? And then ask yourself, what would be the probable outcome? Now, you're not going to know the outcome, but you can play with that. And lastly, the 4th thing is just talk. And you will find that it makes the situation a whole lot easier. And whatever decision you make a decision that, even if you make the decision just for yourself, do it in a way to where you're not putting the other person in an uncomfortable situation. Don't put anyone down. Don't push anyone in a corner. And who knows, maybe you can still be friends. Life goes ways where we don't know. Sometimes we have to cross the bridge again that we initially crossed before, and we don't know who's going to be standing on that bridge. So take it from there, everyone. I'm going to leave it there until the next video.
Hey everyone, Advancing Being Mind here. Thanks for watching the video. If you want to see more content like this, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you already are subscribed, thanks for the support. Take care.